the force, lay right together with you. Always falling, friends are calling you.
Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leike. If you're new here, we have a 12 days of Pilates series going on my channel, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so you can stay locked in with us. But yeah, we will go completely body weight today. However, we are going to be focusing on our glutes and our abs today. 30 minutes of work, you guys got this. We'll get through it together. You'll just go ahead and meet me on your back whenever you're ready. I do have a few playlists linked down below. I did add a 30-minute playlist into the rotation. That way you guys have something to play throughout these 30-minute workouts and you don't just have to listen to my voice. But without further ado, welcome to day 2, you guys. You will meet me on your back whenever you are ready. We'll start today like normal. Legs can be long and strong, otherwise knees can be bent, feet can be flat on your mat, whatever feels best for you. And then you can send that left hand to your heart, right hand to your belly whenever you're ready. Take a big inhale through the nose. We'll start to float those eyes shut. Big exhale through the mouth. Start to come into those intentions for the first time today, whatever that means for you. If you don't have an intention, you can always steal mine. Mine's to feel grounded on my mat, present in my body. Once you have that intention, we're going to seal it with another deep inhale through the nose. Big exhale through the mouth. Let it all go. Good. Whenever you're ready, you can float those eyes back open. You'll go ahead and bend through the knees and the feet flat to your mat if you're not there already. And then we'll float the fingertips behind the ears, elbows come out nice and wide. Big inhale through the nose, pull that low belly up and in. Relax the shoulders back and down. You're going to take a big exhale through the mouth as you start to march through that left leg. Let's find table. Big inhale as you lower that left heel back to your mat. Let's tap. Good. Big exhale as you march to lift. Big inhale as you lower to tap. I want you to focus on staying heavy through that low back. Let's imprint that spine right here for 3. Good. Squeezing into the belly to march here for 2. Beautiful. You're going to hold that left leg at table in 1. Big exhale as you march through the left, just hold. Take a big inhale through the nose as you prepare. Exhale as you twist to the left, lift through that right shoulder. Big inhale back through center. Good. Take a big exhale as you twist. Big inhale as you lower. We keep that low belly pulled up and in. That left knee stays stacked over that hip. Ankle holds in line with that knee for 3. Beautiful. Let's wake up that waistline for 2. Last one. Take a big exhale as you twist. Big inhale as you drop that right shoulder. Tap that left heel to your mat. Take a big exhale as you march to twist. Good. Big inhale as you lower to drop. Big exhale as you march to twist. Finding some control on the way down. Finding some power as you take that twist. Good. You're here for 2. Beautiful. Last one. Big exhale as you twist. Take a big inhale as you bring it back through center. Get heavy through that left heel. Exhale as you drive through the left to lift through the hips, reach through the fingertips. Inhale as you lower the hips back to your mat. You find the ears. Big exhale as you march to twist to the left. Big inhale back through center. Left foot comes heavy. Big exhale as you drive it up on the right. Big inhale, right foot finds your mat. Exhale as you switch to march through the left. Good. So you switch the feet at the bottom, squeezing into the glutes on the left to lift through the hips. You find that march on the right at the top, that march on the left at the bottom here for 2. Good. You're almost out of the belly. Last one. Take a big exhale as you march to lift. Just hold. Beautiful. Big inhale as you lower the hips to tap your mat. Take a big exhale as you lift. Inhale as you tap that right heel. Arms come overhead. Let's tap the back sides of the hands. Big exhale as you march. Arms stack over the chest. Good. Inhale, lower to tap. Big exhale, drive it up. Inhale, tap that right heel. Arms come overhead. Exhale, squeeze it back through center. Good. Lower to tap. Exhale, drive it up. Inhale as you reach. Exhale, back through center. Good. Lower to lift. Inhale as you tap. Exhale up through center. Lower to lift. Good. Squeezing into the glutes to find that lift. You're finding some control as you lower. Beautiful. Inhale as you lower to tap. Big exhale, squeeze it up through center. You're here for 2. Good. Starting to build some heat through that left side. Last one. Big exhale as you drive it up. Just inhale as you tap that right heel. Arms come overhead. Exhale, squeeze it up through center. Good. Inhale as you lower, tapping the back sides of the hands to your mat. Biceps find the ears as you tap that right heel for 2. Good. Massaging through the shoulders for 1. Good. Big exhale as you squeeze it up through center. Let's hold. Inhale as you reach that right leg forward. That left arm reaches back. Find some length. Big exhale as you squeeze everything back through center. Big inhale as you reach it out. Good. Hips stay nice and high. You're here for 3. Beautiful. Squeezing into the belly to pull everything in for 2. Good, finding some length for 1. Inhale as you reach, just hold. Exhale as you sweep it up through center. Inhale as you lower the hips to tap, you bend into that right knee. Good, big exhale as you lift to reach. Inhale as you lower that right leg, left arm reaches back. Exhale, sweep it up through center. Inhale, lower the hips to bend. Exhale, lift to reach. Good, you lower through that right leg, left arm. Exhale, meet in the middle. Inhale, lower to bend. Exhale, lift to reach. Good, making that mind to muscle connection with that left side for 2. Good, you find some length on the right for 1. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift to reach, just hold, just pulse. You're up and down an inch for 4. Squeezing into the belly to reach for 3. Beautiful, last 2. You hold in 1. Exhale as you lift, just hold. Inhale, cross that right ankle over that left knee. Exhale as you reach it high. Inhale as you cross. Exhale, reach it high. Good, hips stay up and off your mat for 2. Beautiful, you finish that left side in 1. Exhale as you reach. Inhale as you roll the hips back to your mat. Send that right foot heavy. Beautiful job. You can drop the arms. Send that left ankle to that right knee when you're ready. Exhale that right knee into the chest. Big inhale through the nose. Let's breathe into it. Good, big exhale through the mouth. Let that left hip release. Come back to your breath. Good, you can send both feet flat to your mat whenever you're ready. Way to get out of that left side, you guys. We're gonna give that left side a little bit of a break, so we'll bring it over to the right. Again, you can meet me with the feet flat on your mat, about hip distance apart, knees will be bent. Fingertips will find the ears when you're ready, elbows can stay nice and wide. Good, big inhale through the nose as you pull that low belly up and in. Let's relax the shoulders back and down. You get heavy through that low back. Take a big exhale as you march to that right leg. Good, big inhale as you tap that right heel to your mat. Take a big exhale as you squeeze through the belly to march. Inhale as you lower. Good, let's flex the right toes back to the face for 3. Beautiful, matching that movement to your breath for 2. Last one, big exhale as you march, just hold. Inhale as you prepare, exhale as you twist to the right, lift through that left shoulder. Inhale back through center. Good, big exhale as you twist to lift. Big inhale as you lower, you find some control. Keeping that right knee over that right hip, that ankle's gonna stay in line with that knee. You're here for 3. Good, starting to wake up that waistline on the right for 2. Beautiful, last one. Big exhale as you twist, just hold. Inhale, drop that left shoulder with that right heel. Take a big exhale as you twist to march to the right. Good, big inhale as you lower to tap. Big exhale as you twist to march to the right. You're squeezing into the belly, squeezing into that right oblique to lift. Good, elbows stay nice and wide, last 2. You add that layer at the bottom in 1. Exhale as you twist to march. Inhale back through center. Let's get heavy through that right heel. Big exhale as you drive it up on the right. You march to the left to reach to the fingertips. Good, inhale back through center. Fingertips find the ears. Big exhale as you march to twist to the right. Inhale back through center. Get heavy through the right. Exhale, drive it up. You march on the left. Good, inhale back through center. Switching the feet at the bottom. Good, squeezing into the belly on the right at the bottom. Squeezing into the glutes on the right at the top. You're here for 2. Good, just spending one more moment in the belly. Exhale as you twist and march. Inhale back through center, drive it up on the right, just hold. You're gonna inhale, lower the hips. Big exhale as you lift. Inhale as you tap. Exhale, squeeze it back through center. Good, inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift. Arms go overhead as you tap. Exhale back through center. Good, biceps finding the ears at the top. The back sides of the hands finding your mat. Good, feeling that massage through the shoulders for 2. Opening up the hips at the top for 1. Inhale as you lower to reach. Big exhale, squeeze it up through center, just hold. Inhale, tap that left heel, arms go overhead. Big exhale, squeeze it up through center. Good, hips stay nice and high right here for 3. Beautiful, squeezing into that right glute for 2. Last one, take a big exhale as you squeeze it up to lift, just hold. Inhale, reach that left leg forward, you reach that right arm back. Big exhale, squeeze it back through center. Good, inhale as you reach. Exhale, squeeze it in. Good, you're heavy through the right, hips stay nice and high. Maybe you lift just 1 more inch here for 2. Good, squeezing into the belly to pull it in. Last one, inhale as you reach, just hold. Big exhale, squeeze it up through center. Take a big inhale as you lower to tap the hips, bend into that left knee. Exhale as you lift to reach. Inhale as you lower to lift. Good, exhale, sweep it up. Inhale, lower to bend. Exhale, lift to reach. Inhale, lower to sweep. Good, exhale as you lift. Inhale, lower to bend. Exhale, lift to reach. Good, you got 1 more right here. Take a big inhale as you lower to bend. Exhale as you lift to reach. Just hold, just pulse. You're up and down an inch for 4. Good, you're gonna finish with that figure 4 and 3. Hips stay high in 2. Left ankle finds that right knee in 1. Big inhale, that left ankle crosses over that right knee. Big exhale as you reach it up through center. Good. Getting into the inner thighs on the left, staying in the glutes on the right. You're only here for 2. Beautiful. Belly's pulled up and in. Protect that low back. Last one. Exhale as you reach. Just hold. Inhale, roll the hips back to your mat. Send that left foot flat when you're ready. Drop the arms. Beautiful job, you guys. You're going to take that right ankle across that left knee this time. Big exhale as you hug that left knee into the chest. Big inhale through the nose. Let's breathe into it. The sun found me on that last one. Honestly, felt so good. Big exhale through the mouth. Let it all go. All right, then you can go ahead and send both feet flat to your mat. So we'll go ahead and tuck the knees left to right, right to left. Big inhale as the knees come up and over to the right. Good. Big exhale as you bring the knees back through center. You'll take them up and over to the left. Just loosening that low back. One more time to the right. Ooh, my back cracked. One last time to the left. All right, and then whenever you're ready, just bring the knees back through center. Take a big inhale as you prepare, big exhale as you roll it up. You'll meet me seated on your mat. All right, you guys, you are out of the belly, out of the glutes for a second here. We are going to get into a little bit of a side-facing series. All right, you guys, so we're setting up in that side-facing position. You're going to have that right elbow underneath that right shoulder. Hips can be in line with the heels, knees slightly out in front for that clam position. Then that left hand can find your left ear. That elbow will stay nice and wide to start. We'll take a big inhale through the nose as you lift through the waistline. Let's create some space on the right. Take a big exhale through the mouth as you lift through the heels. Big inhale as you lower to tap. Okay, take a big exhale as you lift through the heels. Think about squeezing through that top side, waking up that waistline on the left as you create that space on the right. Last 2. You hold it high in 1. Exhale as you lift, just hold. Glue the heels together, toes apart. Exhale as you open that left knee. Inhale as you lower to close. You tap the heels. Good, big exhale as you lift. Inhale as you open. You close the knees. Let's tap the heels. Get squeezing into the waistline to lift through the heels, squeezing into the outer glutes to open the knees. Keeping the shoulders stacked, hips stacked right here. Try not to let the hips roll back. Good, you're only here for 2. Good, using your breath to take that lift, keeping it in the belly, keeping it in the glutes. Last one. Exhale as you lift, just inhale as you open, exhale as you close. Good, heels stay up and off your mat. Again, you have heels together, toes apart. Good, holding that lift for 2. Beautiful. You hold it open in 1. Big exhale as you open, just hold. Take a big inhale through the nose. As you roll back to that left hip, you reach through the toes, reach through the fingertips on the left. Take a big inhale as you bring it back through center. You glue the heels together, knees apart. Find that left ear. A big exhale as you roll it back to reach. Take a big inhale as you pull everything in. Try to stay out of that right shoulder. You're keeping it in the belly, keeping it in the waist. Think about reaching through the crown of the head, pulling that belly away from the quads for 2. Good, way to find it, you guys. Reaching through the toes, last one. Exhale as you reach, just hold. You're gonna take a big inhale through the nose. That left hand finds that left ear as you drop the legs. You square the hips to meet. Good, take a big exhale as you draw the knees in nice and wide. Heels together, toes apart. Exhale as you reach it out. Squeezing into the obliques to lift. Squeezing into the inner thighs to pull it in. You're here for 2. Beautiful, let's breathe through it. Last one. Good, exhale as you pull it in, just inhale, reach it out. Good, exhale, pull it in, inhale, reach it out. I know the inner thighs are dead, you're only here for 2. Squeezing into the belly, reach through the crown of the head, last one. Exhale as you pull it in, inhale, reach it out. Just lower the legs all the way down to your mat, get heavy through the heels. Big exhale as you lift through the hips, big inhale as you lower. Good, exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower. Good, you're here for 2. You add a layer at the top in 1. Exhale as you lift, just hold. Option to stagger the feet. Let's bring that left foot in front of the right. You're gonna take a big inhale as you draw that left elbow to that right knee. Big exhale as you reach that right leg back, open the chest. Inhale, lower to tap the hips. Big exhale as you lift, squeeze through the inner thighs, squeeze into the waistline. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, reach it out. Good, squeezing into the belly to lift. You're here for 2. Finding some control on the way down, last one. Exhale as you lift. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale, reach it out. Just hold, just pulse. Good, you're up and down an inch with the hips for 3. Squeezing into the inner thighs for 2. You lift for 1. Big inhale as you lower the hips back to your mat. Beautiful job, way to get out of it. Let's bend into the knees. Take a big inhale through the nose. You windmill that left arm up and over. Create some space on the right, find some length on the left. Good. Take a big exhale as you windmill the arms back to that front side of your mat. Right arm comes up and over. Let's open through the chest. Find some length on the right. All right. Way to get out of that side facing series. We're going to bring it through center in a 4-point position. So you'll have shoulders stacked over wrists. Hips will be stacked over knees. Whenever you're ready, we'll get into the glutes a little bit, get into the core, and then we'll bring it back to that side facing series. We'll hit both sides of the 4-point before we bring it to side facing like normal. So again, just meet me here when you're ready. Shoulders stacked over wrists. Hips will be stacked over knees. All right, and then we'll take a big inhale through the nose. You pull your low belly up and in. We're going to take a big exhale through the mouth as you reach that left leg back, get long and strong. Good. Inhale as that left knee pulls in. Take a big exhale as you reach. Find some length. Good. You're staying heavy through the right. Hips are staying square down to your mat. Beautiful. You're here for 3. Squeezing into the belly on the way in. Squeezing into the glutes on the way out. Last 2. Good. You reach here for 1. Big exhale as you reach. Just hold. Inhale as you draw that left heel into your glute. Take a big exhale as you reach it out. Inhale, pull that left heel in. Good. Exhale, reach it out. Beautiful. Staying heavy on the right. Again, hips are staying squared onto your mat. Try not to open up to the left. You're here for 3. Good. Flexing that left foot on the way in for 2. Last 1. Exhale as you pull it in. Just hold. Take a big inhale as you lower that left knee down. Take a big exhale as you stamp it up. Good. Big inhale as you lower. Finding that donkey kick. Big exhale as you lift. So let's take that arch out of that low back if you have one. We're going to tuck the toes on the right in 3. Good. You're going to hold that left heel high in 2. Beautiful. Last 1. Big exhale as you stamp it up. Hold it high. Let's tuck the toes on the right. You take a big inhale through the nose. Take a big exhale through the mouth. As you lift through that right knee, let's draw that left knee into the chest. Big exhale as you reach that left leg back to that donkey kick. Right knee finds your mat. Good. Exhale. Left knee finds the chest. You lift through the right. Exhale. Right knee finds your mat. You stamp it up. Good. Inhale as you switch. Beautiful. Exhale as you switch. Last 2. Good. You're going to add that donkey kick back in 1. Take a big exhale, left knee into the chest. Inhale, that right knee finds your mat. You drop that left knee down. Good. Exhale as you stamp it up. Inhale, left knee finds the chest. Right knee lifts. Good. Exhale, right knee finds your mat. You drop the left. Exhale, stamp it up. Left knee finds the chest. Lift through the right. Inhale, right knee finds your mat. You drop the left. Good. You're here for 2. Squeezing into the belly to take that lift. Beautiful. Holding that left knee to the chest in 1. Exhale, squeeze it up. Inhale, left knee to the chest. Just hold. Take a big exhale as you pike to reach that left leg. Inhale, left knee to the chest. Good. Exhale, pike to reach. Inhale, left knee to nose. Exhale, pike to reach. Inhale, left knee to nose. Good. You're only here for 2. See if you can tap that right heel to your mat. Last 1. Exhale as you pike to reach. Just hold. Inhale as you lower that left leg down to tap the toes. Big exhale as you lift. Good. Inhale as you lower. Big exhale as you lift. You're only here for 2. Good. Squeezing into the glutes on the left. Squeezing into the belly. Last 1. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. Let's tuck the toes on the left. Go ahead and find that tight plank. You roll it forward. Shoulders stacked over the wrist for 3. Good. You're going to tap that right knee to your mat in 2. Last 1. Inhale, that right knee taps. Exhale as you lift. You tap the left. Inhale as you lower through the right. Lift through the left. Exhale as you switch. Inhale as you switch, pressing the ground away. Relaxing the shoulders back and down for 3. You switch here for 2. You hold in 1. Exhale as you lift through the left. Just hold, just hold. Big inhale through the nose. Let's breathe through it for 4. Good. Finding that tight plank for 3. We got the whole team up for 2. Belly's up and in for 1. Inhale as you drop the knees nice and wide. Big toes come to touch. Send the hips back to the heels. Big inhale through the nose. Good. Big exhale through the mouth. Let it all go. All right, whenever you're ready, go ahead and roll up. Meet me seated on your mat. I got caught in the sunlight again. I'm really hoping that clip turned out. We're gonna go ahead and take it to that opposite side. I'm gonna go ahead and flip around, face the other direction, but feel free to meet me wherever feels best for you. You'll have shoulders stacked over the wrist again. Take a big inhale through the nose. You're gonna reach that right leg back this time, get long and strong. Good, take a big inhale, that right knee pulls in, stay heavy through the left. Big exhale, reach it out on the right. Good, squeezing into the belly, squeezing into the glutes. Let's go ahead and square those hips down to your mat if you're not there already. You're here for 3. Beautiful, reaching through the toes for 2. You hold that reach in 1. Exhale as you reach, just hold. Take a big inhale, pull that right heel in to meet your glute. Big exhale as you reach it out, you find some length. Good, inhale as you pull it in. Exhale, reach it out. Keeping that right knee at hip height as you work. Maybe you flex that right foot on the way in. Maybe you reach the toes on the way out for 2. Beautiful. You're going to hold it up and in 1. Take a big exhale as you pull it up and in, just hold. Inhale, drop that right knee down to your mat. Big exhale, squeeze that right heel up. You find that donkey kick on the right. Big inhale as you lower. Big exhale as you lift. Good, you're gonna tuck the toes on the left in 3. Beautiful, you get back into the belly in 2. Last one, big exhale as you squeeze it up, just hold. Inhale, tuck the toes on the left. Beautiful, take a big exhale as you draw that right knee to nose. You lift through the left. Big inhale as that left knee finds your mat. You stamp that right heel high. Exhale as you switch. Inhale as you switch. Good, inhale, right knee to nose, lift through the left. Exhale, left knee finds your mat, right heel goes high. Last 2. Beautiful, last 1. You add that layer at the bottom. Inhale, left knee finds your mat. Let's drop that right knee to meet the left. Exhale, squeeze it up. Good, inhale, right knee pulls to the chest. You lift through the left. Inhale, left knee finds your mat. You stamp it up on the right. Just drop that right knee down. Exhale, squeeze it up. Good, so you find 1 donkey kick at the bottom. Inhale, drop the right. Big exhale, squeeze it up. Right knee to nose. Inhale, stamp it high. Drop the right. Good, you're here for 2. Moving at your own pace, working with your own breath. Last 1. Let's hold that right knee to nose. Exhale, right knee to nose, just hold. Beautiful, take a big inhale, shift it back. You reach to the right to pike. Big exhale, shift it forward, right knee to nose. Good, inhale as you press it. Good, inhale as you pike to reach. Exhale as you pull. Exhale, shift it forward. Good, inhale, pike to reach. Exhale, shift it forward. Last 2. Good, you're gonna hold that pike in 1. Big exhale, pike to reach, just hold. Inhale as you lower the right toes down to your mat. Take a big exhale as you sweep it high to lift. Good, inhale as you lower. Big exhale as you lift. See if you can drop that left heel down to your mat. You're finding that hamstring stretch on the left. Getting into the glutes on the right. Last 2. You glue that right foot to your mat in 1. Exhale as you lift. Inhale, tuck the toes on the right. You shift it forward. Find that high plank. Shoulders stack over the wrist. Good, belly's up and in for 3. You tap that left knee in 2. Last 1. Inhale, tap that left knee. Big exhale as you lift. You tap the right. Inhale as you switch. Exhale as you switch. Good, alternate those knee taps. Shoulders stay in line with the hips. Last 3. Pressing the ground away for 2. Last 1. Exhale as you lift. Just hold, just hold. Final 4. Good, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears for 3. Belly's pulled up and in for 2. Last 1. Big inhale, drop the knees nice and wide. Big toes come to touch. Let's drop the chest. Big inhale through the nose. Good, big exhale through the mouth. Let it all go. All right, you guys, go ahead and lift through the chest whenever you're ready. I have good news. You only have a side-facing series to get through, and that is the end of your workout. We'll close it out with a little bit of abs at the end, but that is actually it, you guys. So let's go ahead and finish strong. You'll meet me on that left forearm, left hip this time. Crown of the head should be in that opposite direction on your mat. You're gonna have that left elbow underneath that left shoulder. Hips will be in line with the heels. Again, you're getting set up for that clam position. Knees are slightly out in front. And then you'll go ahead and reach that right hand behind that right ear. That elbow goes nice and wide. Good, take a big inhale through the nose. You lift that waistline up and away from your mat. Take a big exhale through the mouth as you lift through the heels. Keep the inner thighs glued together. Big inhale as you lower to tap. Good, big exhale as you lift. Good, so we're turning on that waistline on the right this time. Let's get into that top side here for 4. Good, squeezing into the right. You tap your mat for 3. Beautiful, shoulders stay stacked, hips stay stacked for 2. Last 1, big exhale as you lift, just hold. Let's glue the heels together, toes apart. Big exhale as you open that right knee. Big inhale as you close. You lower the heels back to tap your mat. Exhale as you lift, open the knees, close, you tap your mat. Good, squeezing into the belly. Again, try not to roll it back. You want to keep the hips stacked, keeping it in the outer glutes, keeping it in the waist for 2. Good, you hold the heels high in 1. Exhale as you lift, just hold. Just open that right knee. Inhale as you close, big exhale as you open. Good, again, heels together, toes apart. You're out of that left shoulder for 3. Reaching through the crown of the head for 2. You hold it open in 1. Exhale as you open, just hold. Take a big inhale as you roll back to that right hip. You reach through the fingertips and toes, get long and strong. Good, inhale as you square everything back to me. Good, exhale as you roll it back to reach. Inhale as you pull the heels in, you find that right ear. Big exhale as you roll it back to reach, get long and strong. Good, inhale as you find that control on the way down and in. Big exhale as you roll it back to reach it out. Good, you're here for 3. Squeezing the inner thighs together as you reach for 2. Last one. Big exhale as you lift to reach, just hold. Take a big inhale as you square the hips down to me. Drop the legs long and strong. That right hand finds that right ear. Good. Big exhale as you pull the heels in together, knees apart. Inhale as you reach it out, glue the inner thighs together before you exhale. Roll it back to lift to reach. Inhale as you lower, you pull it back. Exhale, heels come in. Inhale as you reach it out. Good. Squeezing into the belly to lift. Squeezing into the obliques. Trying to stack the hips at the bottom. Doing the best we can right here for 2. Woo, let it burn. Come on. Last one. This is honestly so humbling, you guys. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower, just hold. Exhale as you pull the heels in. Inhale as you reach it out. Good. You're only here for 3. Challenging the inner thighs on the left for 2. Beautiful. Feeling that left hip massage for 1. Inhale, reach it out, just hold. Let's drop the legs heavy to your mat. Big exhale as you lift through the hips. Beautiful. Big inhale as you lower to tap. Good. Exhale as you lift. Good. Finding some length through that left side as you lower. Let's keep the chest open. Exhale as you squeeze into that left side to lift. Finding some control as you lower. Staying out of that left shoulder. Let's keep it in the hips. Last 2. Beautiful. Last one. Exhale as you lift, just hold. Let's go ahead and send that right foot in front of the left. Big exhale as you draw that left knee in to meet the right elbow. Inhale, reach it back. You tap the hips. Exhale as you lift. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale, reach it out. You tap the hips. Inhale as you lift. Exhale, pull it in. Good. Last 2. Make sure you're breathing right here. Hey, come on. Let's finish. Last one. Exhale as you lift. Inhale, pull it in. You reach it back. Just hold, just hold, just pulse. You're up and down an inch for 4. Good. Squeezing into the inner thighs for 3. Option to stack the feet here for 2. Finding that added challenge. Last one. Big inhale, drop the hips, bend into the knees. You meet me on that left forearm. Big inhale, windmill that right arm up and over. Create some space on the left. Find some length on the right. Good. Big exhale, pop off that left forearm. You windmill the arms to the back side. Left arm comes up and over. Beautiful. Come back to your breath right here. Big inhale as you windmill the arms all the way down to your mat. Let's drop the chest. Good. Let's take a couple deep breaths right here. Coming back to that intention. Finding that reset button. Big inhale through the nose. Big exhale through the mouth. Let it all go. All right, whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and lift through the chest. Meet me on your back when you're ready. Knees will stay bent, feet will stay flat. You'll go ahead and cactus the arms, elbows come out nice and wide. Palms can face up to the ceiling. Inhale as you drop the knees over to the right. Let's take that gaze to the left. Good. Big exhale as you bring it back through center. You can drop the knees up and over to the left. Gently take that gaze over to the right. Just letting that heart rate come down, letting that breath come back. Good. The knees come back through center when you're ready. You can reach the legs long and strong. Toes reaching to the front. Fingertips reaching to the back. Arms will be up and overhead. Biceps find the ears. Big inhale through the nose as you start to fill up the lungs. Start to feel that long belly stretch. Good. Actively reaching through the fingertips and toes. You'll take a big exhale through the mouth as you start to hug the knees into the chest. Let's create that tight little ball. Pull the forehead all the way up to the knees. Round into the spine. Good. Holding the left knee into the chest as you send your head back heavy. Let's reach that right leg long and strong. You'll start to create those hip circles over on the left, just picking a direction, any direction right here. Beautiful. Then you'll change that direction whenever you're ready. Just moving in opposition, staying on that left side. That honestly felt so good, you guys. I'm so happy we did it. Left knee over to the right, gaze and reach over to the left. Good. Feeling that release through that low back. Big exhale back through center. Let's stamp that left heel to the ceiling. Option to grab behind that left knee, flexing the toes back to the face when you're ready. All right. Then you'll hold that left leg high. Let's bend into that right knee. Send that right foot flat to your mat. That left ankle finds that right knee. Exhale that right knee into the chest. Let's feel that stretch to the left. Option to take some ankle circles on the right. Beautiful. Option to change that direction with that ankle circle. Then you'll hold that right knee into the chest. Let's reach that left leg long and strong. Start to create those hip circles over on the right. Just picking a direction, any direction right here. All right, and then changing that direction if you haven't already. Again, staying on that right side, just moving in opposition. Before taking that right knee over to the left, gaze and reach can come up and over to the right. Feeling that release through the low back. Good. exhale back through center. You'll hug that right knee into the chest. Then stamp that right heel to the ceiling. Option to grab behind that right knee. Option to flex the toes back to the face. Good, you'll hold that right leg high. Let's bend into that left knee. Send that left foot flat to your mat. Inhale that right ankle across that left knee. Exhale your left knee into the chest. You feel that stretch through the right. Let's take some ankle circles on the left. Option to change that direction. All right, and then hugging the knees into the chest. One last time, let's create that tight little ball. Put the forehead all the way up to the knees. Then you'll reach the arms between the inner thighs. Hands find the outsides of the feet. Let's open the knees and feet nice and wide for that happy baby. Send your head back heavy. You rock it side to side. Good, just massaging that low back. Then whenever you're ready, you'll draw the soles of the feet together, hugging the heels into the inner thighs. Dropping the heels all the way down to your mat, opening up through the hips. Then you can send that left hand back to your heart, right hand back to your belly whenever you're ready. We'll take a big inhale through the nose as you float those eyes back shut. Coming back to your breath, coming back to that intention. Thanking ourselves for showing up. Thanking our bodies for putting in the work. We'll close today's practice with one last breath. Big inhale through the nose. Big exhale through the mouth. Let it all go. Good. Whenever you're ready, feel free to float those eyes back open. Take any additional stretches if you like. But that's all I have for you guys. Happy day 2 of 12 days of Pilates. Can't believe we're doing it. And honestly, I feel like it looks so pretty with the lighting in my apartment right now. Chef's kiss. I honestly need to be filming this late in the day. I feel like more often. But let me know what you guys think about the lighting. Let me know what you guys think about the workouts. I seriously love you guys so much. Really do appreciate your support. Every single comment, every single like, every single subscriber. You mean so much to me. I can't say that enough. But yeah, I will see you guys on day 3. Thank you so much for pressing play. Love ya.
Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring, tingle, tingle, ring.